Yo, sorry about that, guys. My microphone would not literally unmute itself. Welcome to today's stream, guys. It's nice to be back a little bit. Right, I just need to jump through here because again, yesterday I was checking out the mods. Don't think there's anything. I did try yesterday, and to log into the game just to keep an eye on mods, download any new mods. Obviously, updated the mods over on the multiplayer server. Yeah, kind of just doing that kind of stuff. Right, let's see. What do we have? Do you know something? What did we do yesterday? Oh, we've got to do the sugar beet field, haven't we, today? So we've got to plough this up. We've got to plough. Oh no, we don't. We don't have to plough this up. It needs rolling. Apparently needs ploughing. Needs roll. Yeah. Right. Let's go to that menu. Right. Where we go then, guys? Yep, £37,000 over in the bank. I know it's still March. I like to try and do a new game day, but I was kind of supposed to plough this yesterday. So we'll kind of just leave this one on March, just until we've done the ploughing, and then we can, and then we'll get it changed over to April, and then see what we've got left to do today. It probably won't be a super long stream, guys. A couple of hours. I suppose it depends how busy chat is, to be honest. If chat's quiet again, might not last as long as that. It's not against anyone, guys. It's just if I'm going to have a quiet stream, I'd rather go do some real life stuff, if that makes sense. I'll tell you something, this tractor just doesn't seem to like pulling this plough either. I'm just going to do it this way, guys. I am just going to go up and down each end, so we basically meet in the middle. Yo, Mr. Flo, how are you doing, pal? For a tractor with this much power, it does seem to suck a little bit. See you. Yeah, I'm just gonna do survival for now, mate. Like I say, I do need to get on the multiplayer server because all my field is withered. The joys of playing with seasons turned on. Yeah, seasons, precision farming, it all withered away, but I haven't really had time to get onto that one. I kind of set it up and then I've done this, and I've enjoyed playing this series where it's just such a struggle for money. Do you know what I mean? Where you got to just be careful with every single thing you buy in the season. Well, yeah, I went for long waiting times because I kind of thought to myself, well, if I set it to like so seasons is turned on for the multiplayer server during the winter months, I'd be able to get some survival done. I have thought about taking this series to YouTube only in a form of videos. Carry it on. Mainly just so, like, for example, I could time lapse. I nearly said time lapse. I could, like, time lapse this and get on doing it. I don't mind doing it slowly. It's just I know when you're using relatively small equipment and everything takes forever, it's not the most interesting. But then again, it's farming, so it's what you do. What farming is all about. So yeah, well, the thing is, if I do a recorded video, mate, I don't have to try and talk to anyone who's not there. Like when you live stream, you've got to talk like there are people there and who are listening. If you just do a YouTube video, you don't have to. Nobody wants to watch your video, and nobody watches your video. Talk about the game. If I just sit here quietly on a live stream, it. Trying to concentrate on this a little bit here though. I know I've just kind of done a lot of this, but I'm just trying to tidy up so I can drive in straight lines. Yeah, it's got precision farming turned on, so the thing with the multiplayer server is you're not going to want a massive farm because you have to deal with everything constantly. And I did think about maybe getting up and running, but you know something, you always make the multiplayer server Fridays. I don't want to do the same one all the time. Now it's a bit different at the moment, this one, because we are just in the process of still getting, well, you know, we've hardly got anything. Let's be honest, we've hardly got a thing. But imagine we do this in like the winter months, because I don't want to bring greenhouses in on multiplayer. I don't want to bring in too much passive income. More to do. If I'm going to do more than one series, I've only got 5 days a week to do it, so I need to spread the 5 days between whatever series it is we're going to do. I can't then spend 5 days on one series and be like, oh crap, I didn't do anything. I want to do a big grain farm this time. Yeah, I always prefer to do grain, me. I'm not saying that there's not, you know, there's out wrong without else. But I like to do a bit of everything if you can. Oh, to me, that's more what farming is. The greenhouses are alright, but for me at the moment, it's just more passive income. Yeah, I've never played it before. I've never used farming. Like I say, I got into farming about a year ago, about June last year, I think it was. Farm Sim 19. I enjoyed playing it that much. I ended up streaming again because I took summer off. We had a lot going on last summer, so I took the summer off, and ended up just playing it. And then the wife started playing it. She enjoyed it, and I think this is struggling a little bit because I've got narrow tyres on, but I couldn't be bothered to keep changing them over. I know that's kind of lazy on my part, but yeah, I just couldn't be bothered to change them over before I started. one up. I'm going for the American style big. Alright. Okay. Right, there we go. That is now reploughed. We refertilized it yesterday. No, well, not yet. If I say yesterday, guys, I do actually mean Tuesday. Obviously, yesterday I wasn't live, but last stream. I gotta get into habit saying last stream, to be honest. Right, so that's done there. So we need to get this onto here. Quickly get it reseeded. There should be enough seed in there to do this one. Away we go, and then we can skip to April. Like I said, this is what I should have done kind of at the end of the last stream, but by the time we got the sugar beet up and sold, plus to be fair, it means it'll be halfway to being ready. Keep the series moving along. I'll lift that up there. I'm gonna do what we normally do, just rather than do the really tight turns and spend loads of time just messing around. Just gonna go up one side, down the other one, and away we go. Come on. Get accelerating. Yeah, yesterday was mint, mate. Didn't spend as much time with him as I planned. Mother, it turns out I got it wrong. My mother wasn't going to a hospital a couple of cities over. That's next month. We went to our local hospital. She was having cataracts done. Turns out, so she was only in for like half a day. The only downside is it kind of sucked because me and my dad both thought we had the entire day to just sit and chill. Anyway, she was also first on the, well no, she was last on the list, but her surgery was really quickly over with apparently. It was like as buttery smooth, so she ended up not being in bloody long, so me and my dad were kind of gutted. But you know, we watched a couple of films together, we just hung out, we had a chat, you know, we had a little KFC dinner. My dad loves KFC, he doesn't get it very often, my mother doesn't like it. No, I tell you, like, my mum does like it, she just spits a dummy out and never wants it, so my dad never gets a chance to have it. So I was like, yeah, come on, have KFC. Plus I got it delivered as well, so I didn't even have to go out for it. But yeah, we were just sat chatting, just chilling out. It was good. It was good. Always is. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad I said, you know, I'm not exactly a big fan of my mother. I've made that quite clear on my streams in the past. You know, but I'm glad her surgery went well, do you know what I mean? There's not worse than complications. Let us get this here. Come on. No, stop missing some. Come on, Matt. You really need to stop missing some. He says and then goes and misses, you know what I mean? Right, there we go. So that is as good as done. I've got a couple of little bits to touch up as well over there on the right hand side as we're looking. A couple more strips there, and we should be pretty much done. Oh, it'd be nice to get rid of these stones as well, but the cost of the stone machine. Plus, I want to get the, I want to get the stone production thing, where it turns stone into lime. Because I feel like that production would kind of save me some money in the long run. So I'm trying to concentrate on not missing any at the same time as doing this. But yeah, obviously that should then give me some technically free lime, in theory. So I do want to get that, but there's no point me buying the stone machine. And although I could buy the stone machine and start making a pile of stone. I make a pile of stone, and when we buy the production, we'd have an instant load of lime. Yeah, actually that might not be such a bad idea. I am thinking of buying another little fertilizer and lime machine though. I am thinking about buying a second one. Not just yet, but when we're gonna kind of need to lime again, because I feel that by doing that it would save chopping and changing. And I know it is a few £1,000, which we don't really have, but if we can just go up and get one, we can buy it with a bigger, because we don't really need the fertilizer to have a bigger capacity, because the fertilizer it doesn't really use a lot with that machine, but the liming machine really does plow through it. So if we can get it with a bigger capacity, it would make sense. Yo, hello. Right, so that's done. That's like that. Beautiful. Make it April. I feel like we can work from like 6-7 o'clock as well on a morning, because it wouldn't be as dark on a morning, which is a good thing as well. So they took overnight. Fantastic. Whoa. Hang on. Why is this ready today? That shouldn't have been ready till tomorrow. Right, so we're growing tomatoes. I've just forgotten what we're growing, guys. You have to bear with me. So that's January. So we're gonna try and leave these till January, if we can. Right, and we need to basically go and buy a harvester then. It is going to be relatively small, so be warned, guys. It was not going to be the quickest thing in the world. Harvesters. I would have more been happy getting this one. If you remember it from Farm Sim 19, I feel like that would have been a better one to have. I just can't afford it. So unfortunately, guys, we are going to have to go with this one. Go for grey wheels and a white. I just didn't like that yellowy colour. We don't need additional covers. We don't need to be changing stickers. Standard. Oh. Standard lizard tyres will do. We don't want to go too mental. Right. Yeah. Right. Well, this is all we can afford, guys. This is all we can afford. There we go. Look at this. Look at this bad boy. New machine. Old school belt and chain system. Look at that. I freaking love that. I think that looks awesome. That looks so freaking cool. Right. Unfortunately, guys, it's not a very fast machine, and it does not hold a lot. But how cool is this? The working width on this is like a couple of meters, mate. It's... This one is one... Oh, no. Doesn't actually say. You know something? I wouldn't say it was any different to that one. Oh. So it could be about 4 meters, mate. About 4 meters. It may take a while to get this field done today, though, guys. But do we buying? Really? Really annoys me when it does that. Well, you'll have to wait. What? What? Seriously? What the hell? What the hell, little car? One literally stops and I'm not near it. One when I pull out and it just screws me up. We've crashed our new machine already. Yeah, this is about a 4 meter working width, to be fair. That's a relatively good width, to be honest. I'm quite the only problem is it's going to fill up so quickly. Yeah, that car just kind of it was just kind of frustrated with that, because it was like the other one stopped and I wasn't near it, and the one that I was near should have stopped and just literally drove into me. But I didn't have any more power. I literally couldn't have done it any more. Like, that's the AI for you. Yes, dude. It's got a big enough battery in it. This is a wicked little machine, guys. We're not going to keep it for long. Like I say, it sounds daft, but if I could get enough money to get that New Holland, the thing is, the New Holland may not cut any wider than this one. The thing with this one is it doesn't hold a lot. We're going to constantly be chasing the trailer with this one. But it costs £12,000. It's... What do you expect? It's £12,000. I also am... Oh, I hope this gives... Oh, this best give me straw. This best give me straw. I've got a baler for straw. Remember that field 53 on the old map? Go harvest. 53, 53, 53, 53. Trying to think 53, dude. Trying to think 53. You on about the German map or Maple? Right. Here we go, guys. We are harvesting our first arable crop. Absolute legend. It is only making straw. It seems you cannot turn off straw, which is fantastic because I wanted straw. Yeah, Jesus Christ. Yeah, this thing's filling up. This thing's 18% full. We've only done one corner. No way. I did say, guys, it's going to be quite a long process doing this one. Here we go. I warned you all. But like I said, we can't lease any equipment. We can't take out any bank loans. We started with next to nothing. Make some bales, straw bales. I know straw is best kept till January, but I'm just thinking Do we try and get the new harvester straight away? We are going to use it a lot. And like I said, that little New Holland is more than enough for what we've got at the moment. We can make some bales as well. Some grass bales. That'll grow again by tomorrow. But we might... I tell you what, we'll see what we've got to sell today. And we'll try and get as much to buy that new harvester. We are going to end up using New Holland. All I'm thinking is we can now harvest the contract field as it stands now, okay? Because we have our own machine. But can you imagine how long it's going to take to do that one field? Can we maybe get around this in one go? And I'm just having a look. Oh, look at this! It's wicked! I love this little thing though. This is awesome. If I could maybe keep it, I would, you know, and have like vintage machinery around the farm. That'd be quite cool. Yeah, that huge map. Yeah, I like that German map. I just needed it translating a bit more, but I feel like our multiplayer server, that map we've got now, is quite good because there's enough fields on it for all the farm owners. Oh my god, we actually had enough. That's insane. That's insane. We actually did one whole circle. Like I say, we will be bringing back the silage bunker. We just don't need it at the moment. Like I say, doing this is more important. You know, the harvesting, trying to get a slightly bigger harvester. I love how I can reverse on Euro Truck Simulator, like it's absolutely nothing. And then on this game, my reversing is... Gosh. Come on, reverse. No way! I can't even get this to reach. For real? Okay. We can get it to reach, but by God, that was a tight squeeze. Dolly, yeah, I've got the dolly lock on. I need to. That reminds me, actually, I need to put the dolly lock on the multiplayer server. I lost a little bit there just due to that messing about. Right, away we go again. We should get a little bit more than one whole turn this time. One go around. This is wicked though, I like this. It's really slow though, but it's very old vintage, innit? I'd love to see an era for this. I know they might even sell in the mod hub, I just don't tend to read that much detail. I tend to check the price. I'm sure it's a good looking mod. It looks wicked. I like it. I'm glad I went for the white and the white on the harvester head. It kind of matches the sign or the sticker. And I quite like having the wheels in grey as well. Yeah, I'll do it. Thank you for the follow, man. Oh, I love it. I love it. It's a proper old school piece of equipment. Yeah. Well, do you know what? I was reading an article yesterday on Farmers like magazine, but obviously it was online. Can't remember the name, and they were going on about the history of harvesters. And harvesters were invented before the 1900s. They were created in like the fucking 19th century. Over in America, in California. Obviously, they weren't the best, but they were, you know, it sped the job up by like tenfold, rather than some, you know. Before that, it was obviously horse and cart ones, and then before that, it was all done by hand. Can you imagine doing this by hand? What a job! Yeah, man. Not going too bad. Slowly getting this done. There's nothing I can do about speed, guys. It's the only harvester on Mod Hub that we would remotely be able to afford in this series. And I'm glad I got it. I really am. It's a wicked little mod. A wicked little mod. I think the tyres don't exactly match maybe the 60s, but we'll let the tyres slip, you know, and slide since it's, you know, I don't think they had tyres that mental in the years. Like I say, when it comes to real life farming, I'm not really over sure. I'll tell you one thing though, guys. There's a farm near me. I swear to God, right, if I had the spare money, actually, I'm in the process of trying to buy a house, so it's a case of if I had the money. He's selling a 1960s harvester. No, sorry, 70s harvester. He's got a 1970s harvester for sale. It obviously wants restorating, do you know what I mean? But yeah, I was like, oh, if I had the spare money to get that, park it on my driveway, I couldn't. Can you imagine making a series out of me repairing that thing and restoring it? I don't even know how much he wants. He just, I'm a qualified mechanic as one of my trades, so restoring it wouldn't be that much of a problem for me. Times and funds, really. But yeah, how cool would that be? Yeah. This trailer only just fits this bloody harvester. And I'm on the hill. Right, I've got to go do my chores, catch all that. Yeah, no worries, man. I'll speak to you in a bit, Mikey. Mikey! Don't leave me, Mikey! To be fair, I did notice Mikey was live this morning, but yeah, my kids woke up this morning and decided to fight and squabble from 7 o'clock this morning till frickin', well, one left at 8 o'clock, one left at 10 past 8, and one left at 20 past 8. And even then at 20 past 8, my daughter was still arguing with me. Like, it was the demon children this morning. Demon child. No, I always try and pop into people's streams on a morning. I've got time on a morning because, like, the UK stock exchange isn't open for trading. So I have time on a morning now to do this shit. It's one of the reasons why I tend to end streaming a little bit earlier than the schedule. So I might need to change the schedule, to be honest, on Twitch. It's not my fault. I'm getting busy. I'm getting extremely busy. There's only one reason why I can stream full time without working, is because I do technically work. Just not a 9-to-5 job. And it would be very nice if the price of oil would crash. This sitting at $110 a barrel is not earning me any money at the moment. I've got literally a shit ton of money stuck in a bloody transaction, and I need it to come down. Can't sell it till it comes down because it's currently in there ready as this one. Well, one of them. I need it to come down. Although I must admit, guys, I did make a nice little profit short selling Tesla stock. I had Tesla stock at $950 per stock. Was it yesterday? It ended at $630 a stock. That was a nice little. That was a nice little trade, was that? Thank you. I expected that price to go down, especially since the Chinese market is deciding to make their own electric cars. It proper plummeted my stock. But to be fair, Tesla's stock is massively overpriced as it is anyway, so it was bound to come down. I just didn't expect it to drop so much in the space of a couple of days. But it'll do me. Gold went up as well. So I've had quite a good week this week. Always invest in gold, but never when it's over 1,800 quid. Always wait for it to come down. You know fine well it's going to sit about 1,850 upwards. It is since the war anyway. Morning streams are good. Yeah, I do try and get mornings. I always try and do. I always go live about 9 o'clock UK time. Now I don't know where you're from, dude, but 9 o'clock UK time is like 25 minutes ago. I was a little bit earlier today, but that was just more because I had time to go live a little bit earlier today. I don't know if it's wise leaving that running, but if I leave it running, at least when I park in the correct spot, this actually does well. I don't think this is too bad. I think it's gone relatively well considering. Like I say, we know it's not a very big harvest. It costs £12,000, guys. It's £12,000. I'll take this harvester all day long. It does the job. The trailer only holds 8,000, so we haven't got very good stuff at the moment. We haven't really got any modern technology. But what we have got is working well. Right, my tractor's kind of parked in my bloody way here. So what we're going to do is we're just going to skip this bottom bit. And then we're going to go up this side. I know it's going to kind of put us on the wrong side, but because it's too close to the edge, I couldn't put across the bottom, so... you do more front bit? Yeah, I suppose. They're not really, they're just more add-ons though, aren't they? You know what I mean? Well, the mower's a new style mower. I need to get another mower actually, so you know, one for the back. Let's go. Yeah, it's not got a bad cutting width, to be honest. For the age of the machine, it's not got a bad cutting width. I need to start doing this because it makes me turn a lot quicker as well. Yeah, I can't even turn the straw off, so I quite like that about this machine. It is just straw. We couldn't turn it off. I don't want to turn it off. I want to use the straw to make some bales. The only thing is I don't think I'm going to get a lot of straw out of this jump. Right, we do need to see what the contract is. I know it's like a survival challenge, but like I said to you at the beginning, we'll always do the contract on the map because there's only one field on the entire map. There's only ever one contract, and I like to do it just to keep money tiding over. But we sowed it yesterday. No, it wanted herbicide in. I couldn't herbicide it because I couldn't afford it. So in theory today it should want fertilizer. I've not fertilized the field at all. I'm back. Oh, welcome back. Not enough now to go across the top. Yeah, I just love the way it all looks, you know what I mean? I really do. I think it looks really cool. We do a little bit of first person view, see what that comes. Oh, I like that. Alright, I like that. Look at that's pretty cool. If you don't think this is cool, there's something wrong with you. Oh wow. I actually quite like the fact that I'm sat on the edge of the harvester as well, you know, to one side rather than the middle. I kind of know where the edge is. I like that, yeah. That's a massive... I think my offsets for my steering wheel have been reset to 14%. Yes, there was an update yesterday or the day before, wasn't there, when I was live. I might need to reset my offset. The dead zone, basically. I need to reset the dead zones back to 1%. They're definitely sat on 14. I can move the steering wheel a good chunk before it moves. I might just need to drop to main menu and reset the setting there, guys. It would be nice if I could lift that end of that grain pipe, you know, just ever so slightly. Would be getting dust. Oh yeah, but you got to remember, this is what it was like. I tell you what, there's not KZB 3B. KZB 3B harvester. Let's get some information on the harvester. Let's see if there actually is any information. 1959. This harvester was a 1959 model harvester. It's a Polish brand. I love it. Polish brand harvester from 1959. Well, if that doesn't tell you like why it was so cheap to buy. Well, they're saying that if this was a brand new harvester in 2022 and it was from 1959, it'd be worth a hell of a lot more than fucking £12,000. I'm swearing again now. Yeah, 1959 Polish brand. Not bad. Like I say, I don't have over much to do to so Stream. I will try and keep stream as long as possible. I just don't want to keep jumping too many days. Yeah, the problem is I don't want to, because I changed this to YouTube. I don't want to put YouTube, because I've got a playlist, you see, for the survival series. If I go on to multiplayer, it wouldn't be on stream, or because it'd have to be a separate. It would have to be a separate stream. Yo, Big Will. What are you doing, Tom? Yeah, it would have to be a separate. Like I say, I'll move these over to YouTube. I don't want to have two different series, because multiplayer can be its own series. You know what I mean? I will move them to YouTube as well, but it can be its own series for multiplayer. No, it's just a way of. I know everybody can't watch the entire stream all day, do you know what I mean? It's just a way to get people, just so they get a chance. I can, oh well, I can't watch much of your stream. I'm like, well, it'll be over on YouTube later on. 24 hours, I think. It says 24 hours, but Twitch automatically moves it over, yet it's always done well before 24 hours. Right, wicked little machine. Really do like that. Don't think we're going to have a lot of grain to sell though. Not on exactly a very big field, but you never know, we might be able to fill a trailer. I'm not expecting to. There we go, guys. We have. Trying to think here, guys, because this is not going to be the best time to sell this grain, and I don't have a silo. I've got nowhere to put it either. In there, we're going to turn off. I think it's a wicked little machine. I really do. It would be nice if I didn't sell it, but I don't really have much choice, I don't think. What are we in now? April. So $12.99 was the best highest price. Oh, hang on. It would be a few £100. We'd lose a good £1,000 or so, to be honest. That best not be what I think it is. I might have to edit an XML file. I don't want to be able to buy wheat cheap. I just want to test it though. I think by the look of it, you can buy wheat for like really, really cheap. I'm watching from the dude. The fact you're from the USA, and it's like, if you're East Coast, you're at least 5:30, 4:30, 5:30 in the morning. If you're West Coast, you what, 8 hours behind? Jesus Christ. Fair play to you, man. Do appreciate you hanging out. Whoa, oh, hang on. Yeah, that happens when I've got the trailer axle locked still. 3 in the morning. So you're, yeah, fair enough, mate. East Coast there. Yeah, I got a couple of friends over on East Coast. That's why I kind of know the time zone. Yeah. That's the only reason I know the time zones, to be honest. Nice sunny day in April. 8:04 AM. A bit of baling to do. I don't even think we're going to get a decent bale out of this, to be honest. But we are in a position where we have to just sell everything. I got 6,000 litres from that field. It's not very big. That new harvester I want would have literally... It wouldn't have even filled. Fields will get bigger and stuff when we get more land. I just want to try and grow more than one crop at the moment. And we've got 7 grand. So the harvester was 12 grand. And we've just made 7,500. So, you know what I mean? The harvester's technically 3/4 paid for nearly. That's not bad. And we've still got the straw to go. It's like everything at the moment. Everything, the first harvest of it has to basically pay the bills. We want a 12 grand harvester. You know, first harvest will basically pay for it. We make money on the second one onwards. Right, let's see what that contract is for the yeah, I love this game. Just starting to watch you more on Twitch. You're a good dude. Dude, I appreciate you thinking I'm a good dude, man. We used to be a bigger community than what we are. I just took a mental health break, mate, and unfortunately people seem to think that going for a mental health break means they're not watching anymore, and it's, well, you know, one of them things. I ain't got time for people who are two-faced. If I need to have a break from my own sanity, I need to have a break, you know what I mean? Someone doesn't want to watch afterwards, that's their problem. Oh, that's the harvest, Oh. Ah, the problem is, can you imagine doing this contract with our harvester? It's gonna take forever. Right control and L. Mark that there. Right control L. There we go. Right, I'm just gonna drop that there. We'll get our field done and baled, and then we might look at doing the contract. I did say we could do that contract. It's the only field on the map, so, and it does just help tide money over a little bit. Oh, I boo-booed there, you know. I should have kept that. I should have kept, instead of keep... Oh, I've screwed up. I should have kept the wheat. If I kept the wheat, I could have bought a chicken pen. Chickens would have been a good one. Like I say, a bit more passive income coming in. A greenhouse makes one thing a day by what it seems. Give me 1 second, dude. I can see you've just put a comment. I just kind of want to get on a bit of a straight so I can read it. Yeah, mental health is so important, man. I could respect you. But it's not that they didn't. It's just they didn't bother coming back from when I started streaming again. It's, yeah, whatever. Their loss. I look at it that way. Their loss. Okay, we are nearly to a bale. We will be messing around today, guys. We will make sure we get every last little bit of straw. We need the money. Even if it doesn't complete a bale, we need it. Alright, I'm having to turn on automatic drop. Oh, why do I have to keep... It's alright. I'm figuring this baler out. Old school, vintagey. I say vintage, it just looks like an old school baler, do you know what I mean? I know it's not a proper vintage, it's just There's not many old school mods out there just yet. So underrated, never talked about, man. It's a big shit. Dude, I always try and talk about mental health. I've always made a point of being there for other people in my community when they've needed something. And it's amazing how many people have not been there for me. It has kind of made me question things about being there for other people. Because when I could have done with someone to chat to, my Discord, when I stopped streaming, nobody spoke in my Discord till I went back live. That's how bad it was. And I was playing other games at the same time, but you know, just because I can't just sit here and not really do much, you know what I mean? I was playing other games, just not on stream. And yeah, it's just amazing how people just disappeared. Yeah, your mental health. The thing is with me as well is I do suffer with it from time to time. Certain times of the year I suffer really badly. I suffer badly with it, just previous employment. It kind of gets to me. But I've always made a point of trying to be there for other people, and yeah, it just wasn't returned at all when I could have done with someone just to chat to and that. I've got a wife and that, it's just not something you want to chat to kind of with her. She knows all about it, you know what I mean? It's kind of like going round and round in circles. It gets you down. Oh, hang on, there's a bit of grass right there, and there's a little bit of grass right there. Give me a minute, I'm going to get this grass while I make. Why? Because it's going to bump up my straw bale. I'm literally using this bit of grass to bump up my straw. Because it'll get included in the straw one. Look, see? Extra 3%. Yeah, Shane, man, I'm here. I tried to be. Well, dude, like I say, if you're a big fan of this game, mate, if you are an active member of the community on streams and in the Discord, we do have a multiplayer server. It does have a community farm. Okay, I've completely forgot. Stop. There we go. Alright, we've got 2 bales out of this up to now, guys. I don't think that's over bad. I don't think it's too bad. Forgive me if this tractor seems very loud though, guys. It is freaking deaf. It's the only problem when you bring in an older style tractor from Mod Hub. It's like the creators just want to deafen you. Come on. Come on. There we go. 1 minute. Well, I can see you put something on. Or be stupid like me and buying on the server in like 2 days. Well, yeah, you could do that if you want to have your own farm. It'll be running out of farmland, though, to be honest. You know, like the actual farms, you'd have to convert a field shortly. Oh. Yeah, I do need to get on multiplayer. I think tomorrow might be multiplayer. If I'm live tomorrow, I do have something to do today, and if I don't do it today, I am going to have to do it tomorrow. That's the problem. That's my issues, But no, I created a community farm over on the server, so it's the thing is, the server doesn't get used. Apart from me, the servers, no one's been in the server for months. So I was like, no, I'll create a community farm. I might create a subscriber farm as well. You know, because I always like to have a subscriber farm. Because I always feel like with a subscriber farm, you know, it's not to get people to subscribe, because I never ask people to subscribe ever. But it's just a way of having, like, you're not gonna get some little knobhead join the farm just to ruin it. You know what I mean? I did yesterday. What bit of land did you buy then, dude? Nice map. Oh, sorry, yawning. Oh, I did wonder then why I wasn't picking anything up. This is why I don't like these kind of balers. Why I prefer that baler I always buy. You know, the one that auto wraps and drops? Because you don't have to stop. I always forget to stop. Pick up, I always forget to stop. Drop the bales. Always do. I don't really like these balers. But I was kind of skint. Couldn't afford a different one. We had to settle for this thing. There we go. Lovely. So we'll go around here. I am tempted to do that other contract, guys. Like I say, I know it's like a survival series, but there's only one field on the entire map, and money is coming in a little bit slow at the moment. Plus, to be honest, I bet you it's not worth doing. Literally, I bet you it's not even worth doing. The contract on that field is so pathetically small for income. Wanting to explore all the options first, but we need to set up some boundary. Yeah, I set up the community farm boundary that goes in the top left. It kind of just made sense, to be honest. I bought them a bit of grassland, which was relatively cheap because there wasn't a farm in that corner. So a bit of open grassland means that they can put whatever they want on it. I need to get on it and buy equipment for the community farm, you know, just some small tractors, a small mower. Just to get it. I'm not going to do any of the work, just so that they've got it, so someone doesn't just come in and buy like one expensive tool and then they don't have any money to do anything else. We got 3 bales out of this, guys. We've got 3 bales, so it's not too bad. Technically 3.5 bales. But we're not going to be able to get this half a bale. I don't think, hang on a minute, we might be sneaky enough here. No. We'd have to start this bale now, so we'll stick to the bigger ones. 150 is the biggest bale. So what we got? 1, 2, 3 bales. They are a good sized bale though. Look, 7,500, so 22,500 litres of straw. That's not bad for that little field. And then obviously there's 5,000 litres here from next time. I do need to get silage done though, but I can't make silage without a wrapper at the moment because I sold my bunker. But I sold the bunker for a reason. I was going to buy a wrapper with it, but then obviously I bought the harvester. Let's have a look in the shop today. 80,000. Ooh, that's beautiful. I like that. Hang on. Is this potato? In this might be worth investing in. Oh, I haven't got enough money yet. We might have to look at getting this, guys, because it means we could put in a potato harvest as well. Is that potato or sugar beet? Definitely potato. No, sugar beet. Sugar beet harvester. Sugar beet harvester. It's a sugar beet harvester, not potato, sugar beet. And I know I do have a sugar beet harvester, but this one, it holds it. Right, so 3 meters and it holds 6,000. This holds none and doesn't even give me a width. 10 kilometers an hour. 10 kilometers an hour. We don't really have the brake horse. Oh, no. We wouldn't be able to do it, would we? Because we'd have to buy a topper as well. If we buy that, we'd have to buy a topper, and there isn't a topper in the store. That's a bigger trailer. That's a lot bigger trailer. 17,200. What's our trailer worth? 17,200. Ours would be worth about £9,500. But ours only holds 8,000 cubic meters. So 8,000, call it 8,000 litres. Just for roughly. That one's 17.5. Yeah, we'd have to have the cover. It's definitely bigger. Right, let's see. Let's see what we can do with this contract. I want to sell them bales, really, but I don't think it's a very good price. Straw is 138. April. It's not that bad. No, we'll definitely, yeah, we'll go sell the straw. We'll go sell the straw. Customize bale trailer. Yes, it doesn't cost us anything. Right, let me just put that there. Yeah. I was just trying to think it would be better for, because it takes so long to do the sugar beet. You know, because we have. Hey up. I've crashed. There we go. There we go. We did it in the end. Yeah, it would have just been a really nice little I'm thinking of the trailer though. Oh. Pressing Q instead of pressing P instead of Q. I'm really starting to not like this tractor. Honestly, I'm really not liking it at the moment. Right, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to do it this way. We're going to park it this way. That way, if the bales roll, they'll roll into the trailer. Yeah, first and second gear act really, really weird, mate. Half of the time, it never wants to act. Never wants to get into second. And then sometimes it doesn't give me any problems at all, and it's like, bastard. Yeah. You can do, well, some people can, I've seen, can do 2 bales at once. Considering I am such a novice with the front loader, I would rather just move them one at a time and at least not fuck anything, well, try and fuck up as little as possible, to be honest. Could have done with that being a little bit more forward. Oh. Yeah, it's because I didn't pick it up properly. There we go. Does the job though, doesn't it? Does the job. Like I say, I'm getting used to front loading work. And a lot better than just using auto load stuff. Just hope that I can put this on the end of here and then push it all forward. There we go. Right, we'll take this front loader to the shop with us. Like I say, it won't be a load of money, but it could be a couple of £1,000. There we go. 22,500. So yeah, my calculations was correct. Oh, sorry, just caught the microphone there. The problem is the microphone's just above the mouse. Because I was concentrating then on not crashing, I ended up catching the microphone with my bloody fist. Basically, Flo, I'm just punching you, mate. Hang on a minute, hang on a minute, hang on a minute. Where am I delivering this to? Yeah, animal dealer. I should have known. There's only one animal dealer. I'm used to being abused by it. You fucking love it, mate. You love it, you little Dutch bastard. 3,160. We've got exactly 36. Come on, second gear. We've got £38,000 in the bank. Oh, I tell you what I found, dude. I tell you what I found. I'd get some. Maybe I do. Tell you what I have found, dude. Well, yeah, the harvester's now paid for, innit? I tell you what I did find the other day. I found a new mod. Here we go, look. It's only 105 brake horsepower. It's £30,000 brand new. It's from Mod Hub. Like I say, I don't tend to get anything unless it's from Mod Hub. You know what I mean? Look, we can put... a front loader on it. The only thing oh shit, the only thing I can't seem to put on that is a front attachment. Wait. No. Oh, look at that thing! Yeah, look at that. I like that. Exhaust. No, I'd rather have that. Window. I'm just trying to see if I can put an attachment on the front. I do have a mod that would put an attachment on that on the front. Yeah, I'm just thinking it'll be a bit quieter. It was 30,000. I could have sworn it was meant to have higher brake horsepower than 100. I don't understand why I would have got that for 35 brake horsepower, to be honest. For 105 brake horsepower. So unless there's a medium version, I could have sworn there's a medium version for £50,000 as well. Wait, yes. Wait, no. Yeah, 150 brake horsepower. Engine. Oh, this is the one. There we go. Look, 180 brake horsepower. I've never used this brand before. Just thought, you know, 56,000. Could maybe get away with 150 for now. Yeah, just thought, you know, it brings in another. And obviously, this is what we're using now, and I found this one as well. A little bit less brake horsepower. Look. Looks like it's for rice fields, yeah. Yeah, maybe, like I say, they're just little, they're just little ones that I've come across. I'm tempted to buy that. I really am. We'll make 9 grand back, so it's only going to cost us like £8,000. It just holds more. I don't want to have like loads of little trailers, you know what I mean? That's what I'm thinking. Come on, second gear. I have to change gears manually. It's so frustrating. Yeah, let's what we're gonna get for this? 9,500. Actually, we're getting more than I actually thought. There we go. We'll leave it in standard form for now. We will buy the cover. Like I say, we're having to upgrade things as we get the money. I don't think that's such a bad upgrade. If we go do that contract now, we're not going to be full after 8,000 litres. You know what I mean? We've now got 17,000 litres capacity. I don't mind not buying stuff if I can help it, and wait until it comes in the shop. That could be something we do, unless we're absolutely desperate. What if we don't get anything unless it comes in the second-hand shop, especially while we've got a low bank balance? It's not going to like the hill. Oh yeah, to be fair. The thing is, dude, it doesn't like the hill anyway. This tractor doesn't like first and second gear. Oh, I've got a right thing at the moment for Diet Coke. Proper Diet Coca-Cola. I'm normally a Pepsi fan, but yeah, I've just got a thing for Diet Coke at the moment. I'm gonna go 1 mile an hour. We'll see, dude. We'll see. We're gonna harvest this field, mate. I don't have a. That's just reminding me, actually. I don't have a cultivator. I don't have a cultivator. Don't have a cultivator. Right. Where is the contract for this field? That's if it's going to let me do it. £1,800, you know what I mean? It would have been nice to have maybe rented the equipment for 190, but we have a harvester now. I only rented the harvester the very first time because we didn't have one. And it wouldn't have moved off harvesting because we're not doing seasons, you see. But yeah, this may take a long time, guys. It may take a long time. Guess what? It's just the way it is. We should make a little bit of money on grain. And we should be able to... actually... Oh no, it's oat, isn't it? Oat. In theory, I could put that mod on where I could get the straw. But I feel like that's kind of cheating. Yeah, this is going to take an awful long time. Guess what? It's just the way it is. There we go. To be fair though, oat doesn't tend to yield very well to begin with. Yeah, look at this. This is a wicked little machine. I love it. I genuinely think this is a wicked little machine. If we went for like a vintage survival where we could only use vintage stuff or homemade stuff, I'd like that. I think that'd be quite cool. Like if we only had to use vintage tractors, vintage plows, it would be very small equipment, so we'd have to find a map with very small fields, you know what I mean? Because if you played Maypole, for example, I say Maypole because we had quite a big farm on Maypole. If we played Maypole with vintage machinery, it would take us literally all day to just even plow a field, let alone do anything else. But like if we did like a vintage, like I say, there are some stuff coming out, vintage slash homemade. So a tanker could look new, but if it's a homemade style looking tanker, it would fall under the category for being able to be used. Getting a drink? No worries, man. Good. Like I say, oat is not the best yielding in my eyes anyway. So yeah, we'll probably get all the way around. Yeah, this field's bigger than my one. Next grow in my field though, guys, is going to be barley. Then it will be oat. We're going to go through the growable crop, the arable crops. Root crops will go in the other field. Now I know I want to alternate them, and I'm redoing root crops in this. I'm doing sugar beet in the same one. It's the only root crop I can grow. Unless a potato harvester comes out, like what we've got for the sugar beet, I'm stuck. Not like we can afford to do. Buy one, you know, a potato harvester. But by the time I complete this contract, hopefully we should have technically paid for that trailer. Well, we paid a good chunk of that trailer. We paid £9,500. We only paid 17,500. We paid 9,500 already. So, you know, we're already on our way to paying the trailer off. Do this contract, another, what was it, 1,500 I think. Obviously once we've done this, it's going to want cultivating. Now, as it stands, we do not own a cultivator. We may need a cultivator for our own field, so it may be time to actually get a cultivator, and then we can redo this. But we won't cultivate this until tomorrow, because that's not what, you know what I mean. We can only do the contracts once stream. So if we were to change this to May now, we wouldn't be able to cultivate because this is still the same stream. We're not gonna earn much money doing it, doing the contracts or contract. Like I said, there's only one field on this entire game. The only reason we do it just to keep a bit of money coming in, a bit of income. I know we've got money. Know that I could go cut some grass. I might do a little bit of grass actually in a minute just to bring in a little bit extra income. Because the price for grass is going to get a lot worse. Now I could, in theory, go and buy I could, in theory, go buy the bale wrapper, £22,000. I would like to try and buy that in the store. In the in the sale. I'm having to change gear manually. This tractor is having a right problem changing gear. It does not like first to second and second to third. Z, didn't it? It's Z to unlock this. Right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to park on the grass. So we may just need to mess about a little bit with the pipe. I'm hoping not, but yeah. Well, that didn't go to plan, did it? What the hell have I done? Yeah, the problem is if I drop it on the floor, dude, I'm going to, I run the risk of trying to drop it on the floor in the grass and all. This is not going well, guys. This is not going well. I don't have access to that, so I've got to do it here. Tell you what, we're gonna have to drop it right where we were. We don't really have a choice. I don't have access to this land to drop it. Crap, I never even thought about that trailer. Would it have been bigger? Would it have been taller? Shit. Yeah, this is not our land to drop on. Actually, dude, that's not a bad idea. That is actually a fucking clever idea. I never even thought of that. My bucket's like 2,000 litres as well. So it'll take a harvester load in one. Nice idea, man. Nice idea. I never even thought of that. Yeah, I can do that. I can do that. You're not a completely useless bastard after all. By what your mum keeps telling me. I'll take that compliment from you. Was it really a compliment though? From you? Yeah. So if we do that, we put it down like that. Yeah, look. I'd see. I'm glad I've got these fucking good ideas, you know. I was quite surprised I made it 1.5 times round nearly. Nice, yeah, it works a treat. I love that. That is a cracking idea. I love that. That is such a way to mix vintage and new machinery in it that doesn't reach. I love it, yeah. Like I say, I'll get round at least one more whole turn. I'm tempted to be able to keep the straw, you know. But then I feel like that's making way too much money, do you know what I mean? I'd make more money off straw than I would off actually doing the contract. I don't really like doing the contract, but it gives me something else to do. That's the thing. Come on, little harvester. It's struggling up the hill a little bit, I guess. Do you reckon it's worth maybe allowing me to go a couple of kilometers an hour more, just with it being, or do I really have to just like stay at 6 kilometers an hour? What's that, like 3 mile an hour, 4 mile an hour? I was only thinking of like 10, although 10's nearly double the freaking speed, isn't it? Because I do have a mod where I can just override it just a little bit. I'm not going to go full speed, you know what I mean? But yeah, this is it, innit? It's just a big field. I'm going to be here for ages. Been live an hour and a half. I need to plough, I need to cultivate my field. I would like to try and get my field reseeded as well. Advance. Yeah, that bucket idea was a cracking idea. I like that. Yeah, I really like that idea. %20 done. So just starting our third was kind of 20%. I love that view. Look at that, you can even see, you could even watch it. Sometimes I can think outside the box. Sometimes you can, my friend, sometimes you can. Complete. Such cleverness. You say so. If you say so, dude. on. 5 miles. It keeps dropping down to 5 on this hill. Jesus Christ. go quiet, guys. I'm just enjoying harvesting from this first person view. I'm really liking this harvester. I know it's not the best. It's just different. I like the view. I like the fact I'm sat to one side. It just makes it easier to not miss much. I like the fact I could watch the grain come out. So if I do that, I then do this. Should have put the weight on the back, but I forgot about that. Well, at the time I thought I didn't think I'd need the weight because obviously I had a trailer. The next time this one's emptying, it's not going to be far off where we are now. A little bit further around, so I'll move the tractor rather than the trailer. But no, this was a cracking idea. Look at that. Just look at that, that's a wicked little view. I think that's fantastic. Oh, the sound effects are mint! Oh! Even the little sound effects are awesome. Literally rusty old metal creaking and banging, and that was awesome. Get the WD-40 out! Did you know WD-40 is not actually designed to lubricate things like that? WD-40 was originally invented to keep moisture out of things. Most people, yeah, but you'd be surprised how many people, oh, I need some penetrating oil, I'm off for some WD-40. Why? The best penetrating oil I have ever used is one called duck oil. That shit just works. The amount of seized bolts on cars I've undone with duck oil, the only downside is it's quite expensive, but then again you don't need a lot of it. Literally a couple of drips, leave it a couple of hours and a couple more drips on when you start and boom. Yeah, it just soaks all the way through. But it does the job sometimes, mate. Not all the time though. If you compare WD-40 to a proper penetrating fluid, like, it sounds daft, mate, bus gas is not too bad, but duck oil just works. It's just amazing. But now a lot of people may disagree with me on this, but I tell you now, one of the best penetrating substances on the planet that I've ever used, diesel. That shit just soaks through fucking rust. It doesn't clear the rust, but if you've got a rusted like nut and bolt, and it's like, and you can get it so like you put the like say a couple of drops of like diesel on the top so it like soaks down the thread, it will soak through the thread, no problem at all. It's fantastic. The only problem you have is it makes it very slippery, do you know what I mean? It's but yeah, that diesel works so freaking well. Just don't get the nut and bolt too warm, otherwise you might have a fire. Yeah, it makes it very oily, but that's kind of what you want, mate, because what happens with a bit of diesel as well, mate, is the diesel stays on the thread on the nut and bolt, but then when you put it back together, sometimes, depending on whereabouts, say on a vehicle it is, it never sticks again. It's weird, like I say, they're just personal little things I've picked up in motor trade over like 20 what? I was qualified as a mechanic in 2000 and no, 20 years. I've been a qualified mechanic for 20 years nearly. I don't do it anymore. I haven't done it in like 15 years, but you know, it doesn't stop you still working on your own cars and stuff like that, do you know what I mean? Although my cars have got warranty now. Why have I got that Christmas song stuck in my head again? Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely loving this harvester. I'm just loving the sound effects. I'm loving the fact that, look, now it's getting dirty. Like, it's getting dirty now, but to me it looks more rusty. Look. Look at this dirt here. I know it's dirt, but you could be like, well, it looks a bit rusty. I love it. I genuinely think this is a wicked little harvester. It's more just a storage tank that lets it down, but 1959 harvester, I'm gonna say holding 1600 was probably a lot. Right, so we'll pull that auger pipe out there. We'll jump to this. I suppose in theory, guys, we could always just top the bucket up a little bit. We're already here with the bucket. I've got to more or less drive past it anyway. There we go. This took 5,080 litres. 580 litres second time. So yeah, it's a good third empty, isn't it? Diesel doesn't flame that. No, I know it doesn't flame that fast, but if you put like a couple of drops of diesel on it and you still had to get the oxyacetylene out to warm it up, you know what I mean, you do run the risk of a possible fire. Right, while that's emptying, guys, I've got about 5 messages to read. Right, give me 1 minute, guys. I've just been tagged by my trader in something. He sends me things to read up on. Yeah, I'll read that in a bit. Right, guys. Bad news, we're expecting the price of oil to go up today, apparently. I love that. Yeah, we're expecting oil to go up today. Right, this field is now, that all it is, 50% complete. The only reason I'm staying to the outside, guys, is I don't want to get the pipe, you know, the auger pipe on the wrong side, and obviously 1500 limits, not exactly a lot to hold. Wicked. I love this little thing. Fantastic. But it's the fact that we can now harvest this field. We did, like I say, we weren't leasing anything or renting anything, but we did the very first time just to help the series move along, because we were having an issue with trees, as in we were running out of freaking trees to cut down. That's why we are doing the contract, just keep it moving a little bit. But while we're using this very small machinery, I feel like we are actually earning the money. Like, can you imagine if we had the Class or one of the Case or the big John Deere harvesters? This should have been done like 25 minutes ago. But we're not in a position to do that, and I feel like the big equipment wouldn't it'd just be easy money, this. But having the really small equipment, we're actually having to earn this money. We've been harvesting this field for about 20 to 25 minutes now, and we're only halfway through it. I feel like we are actually earning the contract. That's going to be it. I can't make this turning circle turn any easier. Just trying to get some nice corners we can drive round rather than sharp edges. Although this has got 2 gears, just 1 and 2. Obviously it's got reverse, but I'm talking forward gears, just the 2. Must admit though, I'm not liking how quickly that fuel's going down though. I don't like how quickly the tractor's using fuel, actually. The last 2 tractors we've had have used a lot of fuel. I think we'll refuel the tractor though when we go and sell this grain, which is most likely means we'll finish harvesting this first. Because this should all fit in that one trailer. This is full lock. This is shocking. This is full lock, guys. This is full lock. It's shocking. Alright. I know we're kind of missing a bit there, but I want some nice sweeping corners. Although saying that, I've just realised the reason this fuel is going to go down so quickly, this little thing only has a 100 litre fuel tank. Although in 1959, I bet you that was massive. I can't believe it's from 1959. I know I said it looked like old. Would you class this as old or would you class this as vintage? I would class it as vintage. I'd call 80, you know something, if it's more than 20 years, it's old. If it's more than 30, what, more than 30, it's going to be vintage. This goes into a museum, yeah. I can't really disagree with that. I know this is a really slow job, guys, but I'm really enjoying using this little machine. I'm kind of going to be devastated when it is no longer going to be used. Actually, I think I'll be gutted when I come to sell it. But my wife is pest. Right. Do it again. Let's do it again. You can hear that spring, can't you? Just the tension on that spring. I know we didn't quite empty the harvester here, guys. I'm just wanting to get as much done on this as I can. Oh, I should have turned a bit earlier than that. Corners are only going to get tighter with every headland we do. Hence why we're kind of missing some of the corners, just to try and have sweeping corners like this. I haven't fixed my steering wheel dead zone either yet. I definitely need to get that done because I can feel the difference. If it hasn't changed, something's definitely changed because I can move the wheel like a good chunk before it registers anything. I don't like that. I like it where it's I like a 1% dead zone on the steering wheel. I know there are players out there who have a 0%, but sometimes if I'm just sat here and I'm looking at the chat, I can just move the wheel ever so slightly. I don't want to. Want it to be like that, do you know what I mean? Right, so I'm going to try and turn now, try and get more of that corner. I'm going to do that, I'm going to do that, coming in here. Trying to decide if we are going to be better off going up and down now. The thing is, we're going to lose a lot of time turning around. Like I say, it's not exactly a very fast machine. Well, if I turn the machine off, put it this way. I just want to get it done. We can harvest the entire field before we go and sell it anyway, so even though I don't have a silo, we don't have a problem with that. There's not much to go considering. That New Holland harvester has to be bought as soon as possible though. It can reach into trailers, it can hold more. The cutting width, I don't think it's really any wider than this, but if we maybe do this job, see what we've got money wise, we might be able to buy it. I don't think we will be in a position to buy it just yet though. The machine's £55,000 and then we need to spend like 20,000 on a header as well. I do think that's going to be a little bit out of our price range. You know what I mean? You're talking 70 odd. We're not getting £50,000 here, do you know what I mean? £1,500 for doing the contract, and probably have a little bit of oat to sell, and oat doesn't yield very well to begin with, so I'm not expecting a lot of spare grain. I also found when we did this contract before, there wasn't a lot of grain left when it was, I think it was barley the first time we did it, or wheat, whatever it was. It didn't feel like there was a lot of grain left anyway, so we won't make anything on the grain, I don't think. And we do need to buy a cultivator. Cultivator does mean we can cultivate this field tomorrow. If we play survival tomorrow. I don't know what to do, guys. Do we maybe do survivals Monday, Wednesday, Friday? Do multiplayer Tuesdays and Thursdays? Now obviously this is dependent on me streaming those days. Obviously if something comes up in real life, then obviously, you know, things do get put on hold. Like yesterday for example, do you know what I mean? Spent the day with my dad. You're right, I did. Well, I spent just over half a day with it. Still needs to get a bigger plough. Yeah, but the problem is, mate, there's no cheap bigger ploughs, mate. I love this tractor. I think this tractor's pretty cool. And the fact it has a door that opens and closes, the little animations for me. You know, it makes the same noise coming out as it does going in. That's cool. That's really cool. I like that. 1 second, dude. I just want to make this corner and I can let's see what you put. Doesn't have to be cheap. No, but it has to be within game budget and has to be the thing with plows I found in this game is they need a lot of horsepower, mate. And it would be nice if it at least looked like a plow. Like the one I'm using at the moment does actually look like a plow. Yeah, it's like I have got that other big mod, but it doesn't really, it looks more like a subsoiler than a plough. It technically is a subsoiler, but it does do ploughing as well. It's a catch-22, yeah. The thing is, dude, I could buy a subsoiler instead of a plough. So we plough the fields, because I have to have a proper plough to create the fields, yeah? Which is what we've got now. I could then get a subsoiler, which technically does do the work of it. I just wouldn't let me create the field. They usually use a little bit more. They usually use a little bit less horsepower, sorry. So, and they could maybe get a little bit wider for the horsepower we've got. Because obviously, once the field's created, we wouldn't need to use the old school plough. Do you know what I mean? It's looking good though, guys. This is looking good. Yeah. Yeah, you could place it in the chat, dude, but it might delete it and time you out for a minute. I'd like to go through the mods actually on the server. Mod hub only mods. And I'd like to try and get cross-play ones, you know, so we can open the server up more chance of getting people, you know, to play in the server. We can soon do it. We can just look at the mods on the server, go on mod hub, but we just have to search them manually. Whichever ones don't do. Because there are a few, you know, there are some good mods out there now. The problem is there are a few mods out there that don't use, you know, like player save, and you know there are script ones. But I'm game for going just fully crossplay because there are more mods out there now, which would make the game more enjoyable. Like I say, precision farming's crossplay. A lot of them don't do. That's what I mean. We need to go through the list on there. Having time to do it, mate. That's the problem. I just don't get enough time to do this shit at the moment. But there might be a version of a mod. Like, for example, if we've got a plough that can't be used, or because it's not crossplay, there might be another one out there that is. You know, find an alternative. Or we could maybe just use crossplay mods, get rid of the others, and whatever mods there is, you know what I mean? Like I say, there's 4 of us co-own on the server, and the server's never used. I feel like the rules we've got out there are quite good. Nobody needs to sleep on the game. The only reason mine has a house is because it came with one. I can soon remove it and put another shed in. We don't need to have sleep now. That way, if Americans want to play, yeah, I know it'd be night time for them, which kind of sucks, but no one can moan that they don't get time. Oh, my crops have withered because it's seasons. Well, no, it's 1 day per season. That's on you to get on then when it's on. There we go, guys. This is officially once again. Yeah, well, I don't stream as long as I used to. I ain't got time. Right, so we'll drive past this. I do think the harvester has to be next, like a bigger one. Just because with what we've probably made on this, you know, we probably harvested on this field, could have probably gone in one of the other ones altogether. Oh, oh. Be interesting to know what came off this field. There's a little bit. Right. So we'll go and deliver this back to our farm. There we go. Serves a purpose, this thing. I really do enjoy it. I think it's a wicked little harvester. It just shows you though the way that like modders think in it. It would be nice. I think it would be a really nice thing, like game wise. Could you imagine if one of the DLCs for like, there's 2 lots to the season pass already out. I don't even own the season pass yet. It is something I need to get actually, because I would like to have access to all the equipment. $8,160 litres. Wow. Our old trailer was only 8,000 litres, so we did actually end up getting more. More than our old trailer would have held. Right, let's have a go. Oh, wow. Fuck off, Flo. I know you're already laughing. And again, look, second gear. Third gear, it just wouldn't change out of first. It's done it again. It's doing it again. I'm gonna have to sell this tractor if it carries on. I need to have a tractor that is, you know, can actually change gear. There we go, 4th gear, guys. Top gear, top gear. This does need repairing. It needs repairing and refueling. Know where this is gonna go. It only has 1 sell point on this map for grain. The whole point is you build the map up how you want, put your productions where you want, things like that. So obviously if you use the default selling points, everything's kind of just in the same area. Now we'll just refuel since we're going this way. £1 in fuel. Just gonna double check before I actually sell it here, guys. Well, it's a contract anyway, innit? It doesn't really matter. I would like to just to figure out where, like I say, everything's. Oh, it does actually have somewhere else to sell. Right, well, you need to figure out where we're selling this then. Is this? Oh, yeah, so the cooperative here. So if we do that, we do that. %5 delivered. There we go. We'll sell it all no matter the price because it's income. Oh, we have actually made a little bit of money on this contract, guys, on top of the £1,000. I can live with that. So basically we made 2,800. Yeah, nice. I like that. Right, we need to find a cultivator, guys. £30,000. So we bought a harvester today. We bought a trailer, and we've already made money on top of what we started with today. I can't really say much more than that. We've done everything we kind of needed to. Right, I'll take the trailer back, and I'll come back once we find a cultivator, because we do need a cultivator. I don't think I can seed directly on top. I don't think the one I've got will do that. Because like I say, if I own a cultivator, we can do the contract tomorrow. Which again, you know, would have been done stream wise 40 minutes ago if I hadn't done that one contract. And I know it's a survival series, but I have to make sure I've got enough to do. Otherwise we're just going to end up completely jumping days all the time. I could cut some grass, I could make some grass bales. Let's have a look at cultivator. Let's have a look in the shop now. What we got now? Sugar beet topper. Oh, trust this topper to come in. Oh no, that's for the big boy machine, innit? That'd be quite a nice tractor to own. Too expensive at the moment. Cultivators. Let's have a look. What we got? Cultivators. £12,000. Right, give me 1 minute, guys. I'm gonna nip to the bathroom. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Yeah, so we got 90 brake horsepower for a cultivator, 140. We can manage 2.5, 3. We can manage that one. It's a lot of money, guys. It's a lot of money. Tell you what we'll do right this second, though. We'll try and see if our tool, cause I don't think it works direct ploughing. I think it works up if you plough it first. Come on. That took forever to get in second gear. I would definitely want a new tractor though, guys. I really love this tractor, don't get me wrong. But it just seems to be so temperamental when it comes to that second gear. And again, I suppose it gives you the added... It gives you the vintage feeling. Well, it's knackered. Right. I don't think this will work. No, I didn't think it would. So yeah, we need a cultivator. We might as well spend some good money and get a good cultivator. I'm going to be honest. The problem is, I don't want to spend that amount of money on a cultivator. I'd rather wait for I'd rather buy a small one, £12,000. I'm buying a £12,000 one and wait until a bigger one comes in the shop. You know fine well one's going to come in. You never know, there might even be a seeder comes in the shop where you no longer need a cultivator. It'll do me. Bed though, darling, you're bleeding all over the floor. Keep mopping up after you today. Yeah, I don't want to spend big bucks on big equipment. I know stuff will come in to the shop. I know it'll come into the shop. And I'd rather wait until it comes into the shop. Buy bigger equipment then. 3.8 work hours on this. Perfect. Perfect. Like I say, I still can't afford a stone machine, can't afford the lime. Oh, I should have maybe fertilised this first. If I'd have fertilised it, If I'd have fertilised it, I would have, what is it? Have been fertilised tomorrow, the second coat. Like I say, quicker growth mod is turned on, guys, just for the little survival series. I'm not waiting a year to make like 5 grand, you know what I mean? Not a chance. So we do have quick growth mod on, but it's now, it's still a relatively slow series, and we don't have to sleep as often to make money. So I do like that fact, like I've done one headland. This would so be a job I had a worker doing. But rule, I can't use a worker at all. The only time I've ever used a worker in this series when I accidentally pressed the button. I am tempted to. I want to try and take this to like a 3-hour stream if I can. A 3-hour-ish stream. I would like to. Maybe get a bit of grass done if I can. And how long this takes to do. Come on. Engine gear when you don't need to. Yeah, I think 2 times during the day is a little bit. Maybe we'll have to start increasing the time a little bit in the game as well. Maybe set it to 3 times. Okay, well, let's try that now. The thing is, sometimes I will try and get a little bit longer stream in, but obviously sometimes that's not going to be possible. I do want to try and leave one game day to like one stream. I know we jumped to day, but only because we didn't technically stream yesterday and I wanted to get a couple of little jobs done that I would have done yesterday. That's all it was. Yeah, this plough, this cultivator is not the best of its size, but I know a bigger one's going to come in for a good price. It's just there's just not one in there today, so let's just kind of suck a little bit. Right, I'm sick of being slow now doing these turns. Let's do it this way. Go one, down the other. Almost done. Well, we'll get it reseeded as... Yeah, we'll get it reseeded because otherwise it's going to be due the same day as the sugar beet. So if we reseed this today... Brilliant. £18,000 in the bank. Yeah, it would be nice if we could get a couple of bales made, a couple of grass bales, just to get it up into the just to make a bit of money back. We have got less money now than we did have when we started today, but we've got a couple of crates we could sell. really want to do that if I can. I want to try and sell them on the right month, you know, keep them. But I do also need to make sure they've got enough water as well. I can't remember if I checked the water last time. Or when I last checked it. Did I do water last time? I think I did, didn't I? Because I bought that new tanker, which meant I could hold more water. It might actually be worth doing water anyway for the greenhouse. And if it doesn't actually need it, we can get it so that we actually do end up with a tanker of water on the farm. But I would like to get a second greenhouse at some point. Or maybe get rid of that one and bring in a bigger... No, one greenhouse would be enough. Maybe just a bigger one. So we can sell that one towards the one we're gonna have. Like I say, I don't want to have loads and loads and loads of non-work money coming in. But I do definitely want to get a little bit. Like I say, one big greenhouse. I am gonna as well bring in the greenhouses where you need to bring in seed and fertilizer as well to grow. I am going to bring them ones in. There is a couple of different versions of them, and I like to try and test some stuff off stream, especially since we've had a few issues lately with a couple of the mods not seeming to work correctly. So I'll try them off stream. Yeah, one big greenhouse. Like I say, if you have to put seed and fertilizer in it as well, just costs a little bit of money, so you're not making as much money. I'd say the ones with the manure, but you can't buy cow shit, and I don't have cows to do it, so that one would be pointless. But seed and fertilizer, I don't think. Why did you took forever to drop? Last one. We can get it seeded. And barley is next. Barley is next 3 days. So that's going to be May, June, July. So it's not going to be a good price to sell. How close it again? Cheers, dude. Yeah, posts don't come up as a notification for some reason. I don't know why. They should. They're designed to come on for hosts, and they just never do. I think hosts don't show notifications anymore if you've got less than 3 followers. Less than three watches, but then if you've got 3, if you've got anyone watching you, you'd end up doing a raid rather than a follow. Well, you would in my eyes anyway. I wouldn't host someone. Then again, why would you have 3 people watching you if you're hosting? Because it means you're not live. It's a weird one. Yeah, Twitch changed some stuff. They've changed quite a bit lately behind the scenes. I'm starting to dislike Twitch. Well, I'm starting to dislike the backstabbingness on Twitch. Does that count? Ah, you're joking me. Crap. Well, I'm about to have even less bloody money. I need some seed, guys. If I go up with the front loader, Drop that there. We'll take that there. We'll go get 2 bags of seed. We do use quite a bit of seed, to be fair. No, I'm just saying it's just Twitch. And, you know what I mean? People like to have that little post notification. You know what I mean? And Twitch like, oh well, we feel that unless you've been hosted by more than 3 or something, you're not going to get a notification. Why? I like having that host notification. I knew to thank people for hosting me. The problem is the only Twitch at the moment, just like I say, it's just changing stuff that they didn't need to change. You know what I mean? I'm trying over here, man. I'm trying. Try harder, goddammit. I would appreciate that, man. I don't get time to do that. I don't get time to do that. By the time my kids go to school, time for me to just jump in and go live. Right, so I'm constantly checking today. Big bag seed. I'm trying to decide if we should just take. No, we'll take 3. No, we won't. We'll take 2. We'll take 2. Don't know why I said 3. I was never taking 3. I can't see that there. Thank you. Maybe should have had the weight on the back of this. I just realised though why I might be struggling at the moment for traction. I'm sure these are the narrow tyres for this tractor. I need to get normal ones put back on, but I keep forgetting. This is why I like to have like a few tractors. One with narrow tyres, one with like normal tyres, one with wide tyres. And then each tractor does a certain job. I don't have to keep messing around them, but I'm not in a position at the moment to have more than one track. Well, actually, I tell a lie, I could actually get another vintage tractor like the one we started with. Could probably buy that one again. Would give us a second tractor, but it doesn't have a lot of power. And we are trying to slowly build our equipment up. Maybe it would have been nice if I'd have. Aha, there we go. Good. Come on. Try and get a bit of a bigger gap. Go along there like that. Does that now fit? Can I do that? Yeah, it don't really work like that, but I'll take that very dodgy seed filling. I can't fill it up on side, and because I had it on the front load, I thought, well, it'd be better to do it on the front load. We do need to get a bit of a yard made at some point as well, because we just have stuff all over the spot. We need to get a little shed. Right, that's barley there, so that's what we're going to put in now. I did leave the front loader on. I maybe should have taken that off, but a bit late now. But yeah, we'll get this reseeded. We'll get it fertilised, and then we'll see how long we've been live. I've got 20 minutes for a 3-hour stream. 3 hours is kind of where I'm aiming nowadays. Yeah, I just couldn't open it, dude, when it wasn't connected. You know what I mean? I was kind of hoping it might just next time I'll have to remember to leave it open. These don't use a lot of seed though, to be fair. This older equipment don't use a lot. Yeah, see, I pressed the wrong button there, guys. Right, go down here. Yeah, we don't hire workers unless I accidentally press the wrong button. I changed the keybind, but then on my other series and multiplayer where I do have workers, it's I have to change it back. I'd forget what I had to change it to otherwise. Your stone issue there is a mod for us. Yeah, dude, I've had the stone bucket mods. They didn't seem to pick up at all. Didn't seem to pick up any stones at all. I've tried 3 different stone bucket mods. Weird, because I don't think it's meant to be like that, but it didn't pick them up in the field. I did try. 2 or 3 streams ago, I think it was. I did it. It's right at the end of the stream it happened, and it just didn't. Oh look, once again my tractor wouldn't leave first gear. Yeah, I know them stone buckets exist. I tried the bright orange one. I tried the 3-pack of like grey black coloured ones, and then I tried some non-mod hub ones just in case, and yeah, it just wouldn't work. But if I can get it to work, mate, by all means. For all I know, it could be another mod stopping it from working, because no one else has complained that they don't work. It might be mod conflict. It would be nice to get the stones in, because like I say, it's free lime. I'd sell them for lime. Well, I'd make it into lime, and then it's one less thing I have to buy. I saw the production for seed. I don't know if that was a mod up though, but I have seen a production for seed. That'd be a wicked production. When you think about how much seed you actually use on the game. Little bit of grain, little bit of fertilizer, something else. Oh, I missed a bit. I missed quite a bit now. Alright, I'm gonna go back up there and get that bit. I don't like to miss bits in the middle. I don't mind missing little bits on the edges of the field anymore. I don't like to miss bits in the middle of the field. It's kind of pointless. Fertilising will take all of about 2 minutes to do. Still only got 2 tomatoes over there. That is looking so neat and tidy now. Like I said, the stones would be nice. Stones aren't really worth a lot, but like I say, it's free lime. For every 1,000 litres of stone is 4,000 litres of lime. And apparently from like, I don't know who it was, but a YouTuber did some comparisons and stuff, and basically the stones you get off a field should lime the field. When they did some comparisons. So like, for example, you know, he stoned the field, he turned it to lime, and apparently there was literally, obviously if you got really bad overlap, I think there was a little bit left over, but he did his overlaps perfectly and things like that, and there was a little bit left over in the lime production in the trailer in the stone. So if you basically create a field or you plough a field, there should be enough stone into lime to do that field, and I think that's a really good thing. That's like giving back a little bit, you know what I mean? We take the stones out, we crush them up, we put them back on as lime. I think that one is quite a good production. That should have been a production from mod, you know, in the game. Lime creation, seed creation, things like that. Certain productions I feel should have been on this game. It's alright saying, oh well, you can make cakes and cereal and all that crap. I'm not saying that's not good. Just, you know, make lime. Make that into the game. Nobody likes to do stone, but if you could, if stones were usable as like a default game, because I know people who play this game who don't use any mods at all. They're like, no, we'll use them, but the only mods they use is DLC. They won't even use giant mods on Mod Hub. It's like, you really need. But everybody plays the game a certain way. I mean, I was adamant for auto loading. Now I use a bit of super strength, but I try and do a little bit with it. Try and do the majority of it with the front loader. I'm getting better with it. There we go, guys. We use 27% seed barley. 27. Just over 28% seed. I don't think that's bad going, to be honest. I don't think that's bad going at all. I'm only leaving the front loader on at the moment because I'm using it as like a little weight. Are they on the server? No. Not the stone ones, no. Well, the stone production one maybe, because it was actually a mod hub mod. The stone production one might be, but and obviously if you use a in-game stone machine, I can't fully remember, to be honest. Have a look. Yeah, look, cultivating is the next job. We're not going to do that today though. Let's have a look. How are we doing for lime? I'm not really sure if this will work. I'm just doing a little test area. Yeah, it's not going past stage 1 fertilizer, right? But we do need to fertilize the sugar beet, so I do need to just drive on the corner of the sugar beet and see if we damage the crop. If we don't damage the crop, yeah. So I've got narrow tires on this. That'll be another reason why we've been having some traction issues with this tractor today. It has still got narrow tires on. Alright, so this has now been fertilised to level 2. That'll get fertilised to level 2 tomorrow. And we have got roughly 8-ish minutes left for a 3-hour stream. Isn't really a lot. It took longer than I thought to plough and cultivate. And I know the cultivator, we could have bought a bigger one. I want to buy the bigger one when it comes in the shop, in the discount store. There we go. Perfect. I think it's looking like a nice little farm. Like I say, we haven't really grown in our fields yet. I do want to get the fields grown a little bit, but obviously with only 16,000 in the bank, as it stands now, I don't have enough money to buy the wrapper I was wanting to buy. So tomorrow, if we play this game tomorrow, well, we will be playing this game tomorrow. I just don't know if I should maybe do a little bit of multiplayer. I'm thinking maybe mow some grass, get some grass bales. What are we looking at grass prices tomorrow? Grass is 182 today, and it will be May. Ooh, so this is technically the 3rd best day today. It's the 3rd best day to do grass. The 3rd best day. Right, we may just do a little bit. Try and get a... No. I'm not gonna have enough time to do what I need to do. I will get it ready. We do need to make a little yard. Everything's so expensive at the moment. That's my problem. Sheds. $10,000. 9,500. Fucking hell. That's... Actually, they're really good for 9,500. When did I get them ones? I don't recall buying them. Yeah, I don't recall buying them, to be honest. But yeah, we've got a bit more money. We bought some new machinery. Tomorrow we'll do that cultivating job. Would be nice to get these stones off the way. How much is the I need to go through some of these mods in my mod folder. Grass dryer apparently. Put grass in, get hay out. Cameron's edited, right? There it is, 20. When did I get that? TMR factory. I don't even remember that. But yeah, that's what I'm talking about. £25,000. And basically, free lime. I know obviously it's not free because, you know, you've got to... I'm thinking chickens though, guys. It's kind of one of the reasons I left this flat land here. Not, you know, I haven't made a field out of it. Look. Oh, we could do something like that. Put a longer greenhouse there. And then... chickens over here. Because it's only 6,000 for the chickens. Don't really like the pens where they don't have buildings. I'm not a big fan of them if they don't have the buildings. I do like the ones with the buildings. Do you know what I mean? But it's they're not cost effective at the moment. At least with this one, chickens. Start. Maybe bring in some bees. Maybe bring in some bees. One hive, 4 hive, elongated 110. That's not such a bad price, to be fair. And if it's close enough to a field, you can get, especially if it's canola, I think it is. It boosts the canola harvest. But yeah, as I say, guys, I do massively appreciate everybody hanging out today and watching and the conversation. It's been a nice chill stream today. It's been really cool. But yeah, we will be live tomorrow, guys. I'm just not sure if we're going to do this one or if we maybe do a bit of multiplayer. We've got a lot of work to do on multiplayer, a lot of work. And maybe doing the multiplayer might just break up the survival. I don't want to get bored of doing the same thing, and we don't have a lot at the moment. So yeah, we might do some multiplayer tomorrow. But until then, guys, I will see you all tomorrow.